All right. So, men and brethren, friends and loved ones, this lovely afternoon here in, according to the West African time, this lovely afternoon we are here gathered um, in anticipation for the NFP market release. All right. But before we do that, I would like us to take a very important action. All right. I want us to take a solemn moment to do a 1 minute silence for all of those who lost some tangible amount of money during the course of the week, perhaps trying to sell gold, trying to sell Euro USDs, trying to sell GBP USD. All right. So for all the sellers that lost some money this week during the course of the markets, I would love us to have 1 minute of silence. Okay. Okay, and welcome. So, thank you for joining me to, commiserate with all of those of us who lost some money. I also lost some money trading gold this week, but this is why it's beautiful to be a Forex trader, knowing fully well that you can always bounce back and always recover in the market. All right. If you're just joining us, my name is Adetola Freeman Ogunkole, and this is FBS live stream for the non-farm payrolls. Okay, and this is that point where we look through the markets in order to be able to understand what our trade expectations would be, so that we can all position together to see what the markets are likely going to look like. Having said that, it's been a pretty hectic week. We saw gold create a new all-time high. All right, this is gold. We saw gold create a new all-time high. If you go to the daily time frame, you're going to see that clearer. All right, this was the previous high. All right, pardon me. Let me put on my glasses. All right, so this was the previous high. All right, and we can see that price has exceeded that previous high, which simply means that we have established a new bullish trend. All right, we've established a breakout or a break of structure, and we can now begin to expect markets to retest, all right, or to retrace slightly before it begins to move even further. All right, so it's based on that premise that I have marked out the regions where I would be open to take trades from. All right, you can see my buy stop position, my sell stop position, and all my TPs on gold. But let me quickly show you something that I think caused or led to that movement on gold. All right, for those of you who do not trade, who do not have access to the dollar index chart, all right, I'm going to show you something uh, that's gold, XAU USD. All right, so this is gold. All right, we're going to go to the daily time frame. Well, let's start from the 4 hours. If you look at gold on the 4 hours time frame, this was an error that a lot of us made. All right, this was the previous high. This was the next low. All right, after this break of structure, you know, market was in an uptrend initially. Market was in an uptrend initially, following the change of character at this point. All right, so we had a change of character. Market retested the order block before the break, and then we saw another break of structure, which was a break below this previous high. Then we saw market retest the order block that gave us that break of structure. Okay, which simply means that markets were still bullish. All right, market was still bullish, and as a result of that, this became all right, this became the previous low. All right, that was the previous low, and then this is the previous high. So as we know, in an uptrend, we expect price to make higher highs, all right, which we've seen here. Then that higher high ought to be followed by higher low. Okay, and having seen that, you can also see that there was a confluence from the 200, the 100-day moving average, all right, 100-day moving average, together with this demand zone. And as a result of that, we saw prices push way, way, way higher. All right, if you want to confirm this, you can simply pull out your Fibonacci retracement. All right, because I use the Fibonacci retracement a lot. All right, the Fibonacci retracement a lot. The news is going to be released in the next 25 minutes. All right, the next 25 minutes. So this was the previous high. This is the new higher low. Okay, and then we've created a new high. All right, can you see that? So after that high, I expect that price will most likely come back for a retest. All right, and that's just my own expectation. Okay, based on what I know from price action trading. All right, after a break of structure, market is often expected to create a retest, right, or to undergo a retest in order to regather its momentum. All right, so it's possible that we get to see this, all right, from gold, but that's just that. All right, currently on the charts, we're seeing some solid movements from all of these commodities. All right, now, if you're watching this stream at this point, all right, if you're watching this stream right now, and you're on this call, but you do not have an FBS account, you can easily go over to the chat box, to the comment section, and click on that link that was just dropped. All right, I know you're wondering, why should you click that link? The answer is simple. Clicking that link gives you access to VIP analytics for 1 full month, all right, which is 30 days of VIP analytics. Now, what are the VIP analytics and why should you care? The answer is simple. The VIP analytics are simply market overviews, all right, or expectations from the price action as analyzed by some of the best professionals in the field, all right? So our VIP analytics are as good or even way better than many of the signals that some of traders around the world currently pay for, all right? So if you would like to have access to VIP analytics that tells you what to expect from the market for 1 full month, which is 30 days, go straight into the comment section, click on the link in the comment section, all right, to create an account, and I can guarantee you that you are going to have some fun with us here at FBS. All right, so based on request, somebody's asking for USD JPY analysis. It's a tough one, all right, but for me, this is USD JPY analysis based on price action, all right, based on pure technical analysis. This is USD JPY for me, all right, and I'm simply expecting that price would probably come all this way, all right, to the 38.2 before the possibility of a further drop can be established, all right. But for me right now, I think that we should see a pump, all right, because this is the demand zone. It aligns with the Fibonacci levels, the 76.4 and 88.2%, all right. So we should see a slight bounce, all right, before a possible continuation. And another reason why I believe that could be the case is because we have this imbalance range here, all right, that fair value gap, which by now you should already know that every time price creates a fair value gap, or most times price creates a fair value gap, all right, the price action is often driven to go and recover that gap. Okay, like what we saw here. Let me show you that. This was a break of structure, and before that break of structure, we saw that there was a fair value gap. Okay, then what happened next? Price went away, all right, I had completed the breakout, but yet again, it came back to refill this fair value gap, as you can see by the recent bearish movement on USD JPY. All right, so this is USD JPY. I think that my sentiment on USD JPY is bullish. Okay. All right, TP1 for buy stop. Let me see. Okay, yeah, Euro USD TP1 for buy stop 1.09523. Thanks for pointing that out. 523. And TP2 is 1.09605. 605. Then TP3 1.09689. Okay, yeah, that's been corrected. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for pointing my attention to that. All right, so what time frame was my analysis on USD JPY? That was the 4 hours time frame. All right, and this is my analysis on gold. All right, this is my expectation. This is the sell stop, the TPs, all right, the buy stop, and the TPs. Okay, so what does this mean? It simply means that if you're on this call right now, all right, and you probably cannot read these figures or see the figures clearly, I would encourage you to please kindly go back to the settings on your YouTube, all right, and tune it to a much better visual quality, right, so that you can see all of these figures much clearer, all right, and be able to place your trades according to all of this that we've laid out. Okay, this is Euro USD. I probably should just write it here. All right, this is Euro USD. All right, this is GBP USD. All right, this is gold. AUD USD. And this was USD JPY. All right, this is USD JPY. But I'm not going to be straddling USD JPY for security reasons. So this is gold. Personally, I expect to see a stronger dollar. That's my sentiment. All right, I expect to see a stronger dollar, which could usher prices to another, to cause a change of character. All right, let me show you what I mean. This trend line that I drew here on Euro USD, I drew it because if price breaks below this trend line, it simply means that we're going to see the bearish pressure increase drastically. All right, same thing with this gold. If price breaks below this trend line, all right, and breaks below all of these levels, it simply means that we're going to get to see the bearish movement for a bit longer, right, for a bit longer. So that's my analysis. AUD USD, we can see that there's some form of demand zone here, right, from the QMR area or the algo structure. Okay, so this is how I love to position myself for trades, all right, especially when the news is about to be released. So let me see what comments are going on again. Okay, like I said, I am personally expecting or anticipating a stronger dollar. Right, that's my expectation. So for gold, the sell stop is 2162.57. 2162.57. That's the sell stop value on gold. TP1 for the sell stop is 2159.28. TP2 for the sell stop is 2155.67. And TP3 for the sell is 2152.31. All right, so for the buy stop on gold, we have 2172.44 as the buy stop. 2175.79 is the TP1. All right, so TP1 for the buy stop is 2175.79. TP2 for the buy stop is 2178.89. And then TP3 is 2181.73. On Euro USD, our sell stop value is 1.09191. All right, so that's Euro USD sell stop. TP1 is 1.09112. All right, for the sell stop. TP2 is 1.09028. And TP3 is 1.08934. All right. And then the buy stop is at 1.09442. 1.09442. TP1 is 1.09523. All right, 1.09523. TP2 is 1.09605. Then TP3 is 1.09689. So that's TP3 on Euro USD for the buy stop. So GBP USD, the sell stop is at 1.28001. That's the sell stop. TP1 for the sell stop is 1.27844. 841 rather. All right, so sell stop TP1 1.27841. TP2 1.27686. Then TP3 is 1.27523. All right, then buy stop, we have 1.28464. All right, where the TP1 is 1.28635. And the TP2 is 1.28788. All right, then TP3 is 1.28953. So let me check what your comments are once again. Okay, someone is asking for the meaning of sell stop. All right, so sell stop is simply an order that you place in the markets, all right, which gets activated once price sells to that level. Okay, so once price sells beyond that level, the sell stop gets activated. Let me see. All right, how do I work out TP levels for gold buy stop without previous resistance? Now, this is where you get to know those who really understand straddle trading, okay, and those who are just trying to be there. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to let you in on a simple secret. This was the previous structure. All right. That's the previous structure. And you've seen that I've plotted my Fibonacci. If you then look closely, you see that this Fibonacci has points that it has marked out. Let me pull it out here. All right. This Fibonacci has points, and you can see that those points are the levels where I have used as my TP. All right. This and this, all right, those are the levels I've used as my TPs. Does that answer your question? I hope that does answer your question. Okay, so let me just gist you guys something that I personally do when I want to straddle trade. All right. Say for example, my portfolio, if I have $1,000 in my portfolio, and for NFP trading, I only want to risk $50. Okay, I only want to risk $50. The next thing that I'm going to do is that I am going to withdraw $950 from my MetaTrader account to my wallet. All right, I'm going to put that in my wallet. And once I put that in my wallet, the next thing that I'm going to do is I am going to trade, all right, or risk based on just that $50. All right. So rather than leverage my entire $1,000 portfolio, I am only risking my $50, and that allows me to be able to go full margin. All right. That's what some people call go hard or go home. Do you get it now? So whenever I want to trade straddle, all right, especially with highly volatile news, what I do is that I fund a small amount of money that is equivalent to my entire risk. All right, that is equivalent to the entire amount that I am willing to risk. So let me see any other questions. 9 minutes to the release of the news, just 9 more minutes. Just 9 more minutes, 9 more minutes. And if you're here on this call, please don't run away. All right, don't run away. We're trying to make some money. All right, don't run away. Let's see. What other questions do you guys have? If you have questions, please reach out to me. Let's hear your questions. Let's hear your questions. All right, you want me to show the one for gold again? All right, this is gold once more. All right, sell stop at 2162.57, TP1 at 2159.28, TP2 at 2155.67, TP3 at 2152.31. All right, then we have the buy stop at 2172.44, TP1 for the buy stop at 2175.79, TP2 for the buy stop is 2178.29, 2178.89. Then we have TP3 at 2181.73. All right, I think GBP USD tapped into the buy stop order already. I try to avoid scenarios like this. So if yours is triggered already and your GBP USD is in profit, please close. All right, close right now. That simply means that as far as the buy stop is concerned, we're taking our hands off GBP USD. All right, as far as the buy stop is concerned, if your trade is in profit, please close right now. So if you set your pending orders on GU, all right, and it got activated and it's currently in profit, please do close your trades right now. Unless perhaps maybe one of your ancestors told you that, you shouldn't listen. But please, if you place pending orders on GU, all right, you can exit the market right now because of that, that fact. The non-farm payrolls has not yet been released. Okay, so GBP USD being so volatile that it already exceeded the buy stop limit. All right, so please close it down. All right, 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes. This is gold. We're still here. We're still here. Still observing. Your SL for the buy stop is the entry of the sell stop. All right. Then your SL for the sell stop is the entry for the buy stop. The news should be here in 5 minutes. The news should be out in 4 minutes now. 4 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 minutes. If any of your pending orders gets triggered before the release of the news, the only reasonable thing to do is to close that position in profit as quickly as possible. All right, because that could be price setting up for a whipsaw. All right, that could be price setting up for a whipsaw movement. Let's see, let's see, let's see. You can see how the markets are dancing right now. Let's see. Let's look closely. Let's look closely. Is gold going to sell, or is it going to trigger our buy stops? So you can see why I asked you to close the GU buying profit. All right, because this could be a whipsaw movement, and before you know it, price starts to drop. All right, so please do not enter a trade if your sell stop already got triggered or the buy stop got triggered. All right, close that trade in profit, okay? And then the next TP, make the next TP your entry. All right, close the initial one in profit and then make the next TP, all right, the nearest TP your take profit. All right, so the way it's going on Euro USD right now too, okay, once it's in profit you can quickly close, but make sure that that happens before the release of the NFP payrolls. All right, so Euro USD has already activated our buy stop order, so that buy stop is invalidated. Once price is in profit a little bit, close and then use this next one. All right, instead of making it a TP, make it your buy stop. Since this got activated before the news, so we'll jump to the next one and use that TP as our buy stop order. Let's see. This is gold. All right, so let's see if gold ends up triggering anything. One more minute, 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 one more minute. Just one more, just one more, just one more, just one more minute. You're going to know once the news is released because the volatility you're going to observe is going to be massive. Few seconds away. Can you see what I said about Euro USD and GBP USD? Can you see that? The NFP has been released and this is it. Yes, so we have the NFP figures coming in and right now we're waiting to see how that affects the market. So Euro USD sell stop order activated. All right, sell stop order activated. Let's see other ones. Okay, AUD USD TP1 and 2 already touched. All right, TP1 and 2 already touched on AUD USD. Same thing on gold. All right, TP1 and 2 already touched on gold. Can you see that? TP1 and 2 already touched on gold. And you can see from that trend line, gold is doing what it does best. All right, so GU activated and in profit. EU activated and in profit. AU USD JPY is still selling. We do not have an entry yet. AUD USD, we had the sell stop got to TP2. All right, as you can see, this is the sell stop got to TP2. And right now we have activated the buy stop at TP1, all right, which has gotten to TP1. Let's say USD got to TP2. And you can see now why I had the trend line drawn. All right, got to TP2 and then began to bounce, activated the buy stop. We have TP1 here approaching TP2. Yes, that's gold at TP2. All right, for GBP USD, you can see TP1, TP2 now approaching TP3. But if you closed initially, then your second entry would be here, which means that we have had TP1 on GBP USD. All right, Euro USD buy stop was activated. All right, this was the buy stop, TP1, TP2 also taken. All right. So let me see, did anybody make any money? Did you make money from this? Tell me guys, did you make any money from this? Did you guys make any money from this, please? I want to hear you. If you did, please drop a comment. Let me hear. 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 All right, so Euro USD got to TP2. All right, once it activated the buy stop here. This is GBP USD. All right, activated TP1. We're still approaching TP2. For gold, we have taken all the take profits for the buy. We took 2 take profits on the sell, all right, and then 3 take profits on the buy. And this is AUD USD. We took 2 take profits on the sell, all right, and currently we've taken 1 take profit on the buy. All right, beautiful. $24 profit, $114. All right, $24. Carol, how do you say you followed my gold signal and lost? I don't think that that was possible, because all of the figures for the entries and exits were clearly written on the screen. Let me see, where was that again? I think all of the figures were written on the screen, exactly. TP1, TP2 for the sell, all right, and then TP1, TP2, TP3 for the buy. On gold, both buy stop and sell stop were activated. Did you guys set the take profits like I said? Did you guys set the take profit, the take profit like I said? These are the take profits. 1, 2, 3. That's why we have these figures here. All right, that's why we have these figures here. And in case you don't know how to do this, all right, in case you don't know how to work around this, you can simply set a trailing stop. All right, when you place your NFP trades, set a trailing stop in case probably you didn't know how to use the TPs. Yes, the sell stop on gold was activated, and this is it. This is it. I can zoom in and show you. This was the sell stop. This was TP1. This was TP2. So 2 take profits on gold. That's what I'm saying. All right, Benson, you made $57. That's good. Who else made some money, please? All right. Samir, you made $300. That's beautiful. All right, that's before that. Beautiful. You made some money. Now, see, this is one crucial thing. All right, this is one crucial thing. Remember, I showed you guys my analysis on gold. All right, I showed you my analysis on gold, the Fibonacci levels, everything. I showed you how I was able to arrive at this take profits. All right. So if it dropped all the way, came to TP1, TP2, all right, you could have taken profit. That's what I'm simply saying. All right. You could have taken profits. GU made us some money. The only commodity, or the only one that I know that would have given some people serious problems, was EU. All right, because EU made a direct whipsaw. All right, unlike others. All right, $10 profit, beautiful. You got in late, sorry about that. $70 profit. I believe before the NFP release, I made it clear what I usually do. All right. I told you I don't usually fund money for NFP that I am not willing to lose. All right. You can't say you lost your hard-earned money. This is specifically for people who are saying that they lost money. All right. For those of you who are saying you lost money, I clearly showed you all of the TPs, and I told you if you cannot see my screen clearly, all right, go and improve the quality of the video from your YouTube settings. All right, $70 profit. I'm seeing $4, $10. I'm seeing $8 profit, $350, $350 profit, $48 profit, 70 pips profit, $300 profit. All right, so $500 profit from Emmanuel FX. All right, $210 profit. So this is for anyone who has been a trader for a while, all right, you would definitely understand that this is the market, all right. The sell, in fact, me putting this trend line here, all right, was deliberate. It was to tell you that, remember I said that if this trend line gets broken, all right, this will be the target. And price got to that trend line and it acted as a support. All right. And even the AUD USD got to TP2 before it activated the buy stop and hit TP1. All right, somebody made $10, $246 profit, $200 profit, $150 profit. Exactly. Thank you very much, Oluwaseun. I showed the screen on gold more than 4 times. And I even called out the values more than 4 times. All right, so if you're saying that I was rushing or I was too fast in displaying the details, I don't think you're being sincere enough. All right, I'm saying $200, I'm saying $10 profit, I'm saying $100 profit. Um, all right, let's revisit the charts. All right, let's revisit the chart and see. Remember, I even made it clear that on gold, all right, I think I came here to do the analysis. I showed you that on gold, all right, this was a break of structure. All right, I showed you that this was a break of structure indicating that or implying that it's a bullish market. All right, and then we had our pending orders positioned in a way that it was going to give us at least 2 take profits before we get an exit. So this is it. You can see gold, all the take profits for the buy, 2 TPs on sell, all the take profits for the buy. All right, AUD USD, we're approaching TP2, GBP USD, we've hit TP1 already and we're approaching TP2. Euro USD, all the take profits taken already. $637 profit. That's lovely, Perez. All right, $2 profit. That's beautiful. Euro USD buy stop, $246 profit. All of the values were written on my screen, Josh. All of the values were written on my screen. All of it. This is it. Every single one of them were written on the screen. All right. All of it. Okay. So once again, for those of you who probably you lost some money and you're looking for a means to recover, all right, I think that one of the things you're going to need, all right, is to go directly, click the link in the comment section, all right, create an account, and you will instantly get access to 30 days of free VIP analytics, all right, 30 days of free VIP analytics. Abdulaziz, if your order got rejected, it simply meant that you didn't trade with FBS. Josh, I'm sorry, I cannot write it on a notepad instead of switching charts because by virtue of what I am doing, all right, I'm an analyst for a firm, all right, I'm an analyst for a firm, and that means that I have to do according to the laid down principles of that firm, all right? So displaying a notepad is not something that would work well with my analysis. Is that okay? So basically, I'm seeing a lot of comments. Some of you saying you like to learn the strategy a bit better and all of that. The reality of the matter is, hopefully soon we're going to start having webinars where you guys are going to be able to access some of this information. Okay, Abdulaziz, it got rejected because of low balance. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. News. I'm sorry, but I don't think that address, or I don't think that that statement is addressed at me. I don't think that what you just said is addressed at me. Sorry. All right, so that's basically it. So for those who are saying that they are waiting for a reversal, remember I made it clear that some of the highs already got taken. All right, I showed that to you. Okay, I showed that to you that the structure currently is bullish. So even if there's going to be any form of retracement, all right, it's going to be minimal. All right, it's going to be very, very minimal. And that's what I made it clear to you guys since the beginning. All right, Finley, you're welcome. Akuma Victor, you're welcome. All right, Dikulufi, you're welcome too. You know, this is why we do what we do, all right? Live streams like this are moments where we can come together, learn some more, all right? Remember when I started, I made it clear that I also already lost some money on gold early this week. All right, Amebo News. I don't know if you were here, but I made it clear and I stated clearly that you should never trade news, all right? Never trade fundamentals with your entire portfolio. I mentioned that and I told you guys what I usually do. I said if all I can risk is $50, that is all I am going to fund on my account for that day. All right, that's all I'm going to fund on my account for that day. You're welcome. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, you know, hearing all of these that you're saying simply means that some of you have not properly learned risk management, which is one of the gospels that I preach every single time on this stream. All right, every single time on this stream, I keep advocating for proper risk management. All right, so Amabo News and Smart MT. All right, Amabo News and Smart MT. For those of you that said you lost a huge sum of money and you want to properly learn risk management, all right, you can reach out to any of the FBS analysts, especially me. All right, I think that I can send you some resources, some handouts that will teach you a lot better about risk management and some things that you should not do, all right, especially when you're trading the news. Okay, so do I recommend any brokers? Of course, I recommend FBS any day, anytime, and that's why we're here. All right, that's why we are here. All right, Vinny Vici, let me explain what I'm saying. It's not about stop loss, all right? Whenever the news is released, there's usually so much volatility that slippage occurs. All right, and what we call slippage is when price is moving so fast that it doesn't get to stop at the junction where you expected it to stop. All right, so if you place your stop loss and said, oh, I only want to lose $10, sometimes slippage can push the stop loss further and then trigger your stop loss at maybe $15 or $20 loss. Okay, why am I saying this? Imagine that there's a bus that is speeding up, all right, and then you are approaching your bus stop, all right. If you're moving too fast, if the bus is moving too fast, it definitely means that you would exceed your bus stop a little bit. All right, that's just how price moves also when there's high volatility. All right, Emmanuel FX, you're welcome, $272. That's lovely. All right, so this is why we have sessions like this. What's the minimum deposit on FBS? I think it's $100. All right, we only have a standard account at the moment. Okay, but don't mind me. I'm an analyst. I'm not in the sales or marketing department, but you can check out our website. All right, the link is in the comment section. Do create an account, and if you do that from that link, you're going to get access to 30 days free analytics. all right, which is more like getting 30 days of signals for free from some of the best experts in the industry. All right. So guys, for those of you who are, you lost some money or you want to understand a bit more about risk management and some of these other things that, you're probably confused about, okay, I am going to try my best to put together a very short PDF, okay, that can explain some things to you guys more, all right, because the truth is empathy is something that I leverage on a lot, all right, and I believe that it's important that we're empathetic even with those who lose some money, all right. I don't think you lost money because you're stupid. I don't think you lost money because you are poor traders, all right. I think it's just something that happened because, all right, there was insufficient information or you didn't know how best to have handled this, all right. Okay, so Vinny VC said, I have $500, but my 2 lots refused to trigger. I think in that case, you should have used a smaller lot size. All right, you should have used a smaller lot size. If your account is $500, if your leverage is not so high, all right, you wouldn't be able to trigger a 2 lots position. All right, Richard made $7. Okay, Amebo News, I think we can have a conversation after this session, all right? Since you want to send screenshots, Google my name, all right? You can always get in contact with me. Let's talk about it, all right? You're a Nigerian, I think. I saw Yoruba there. Okay, so reach out to me. Let's talk, all right? Let's talk. I think that I should be able to provide you some assistance. All right, so thank you so much, guys. It's been a pleasure working with you guys this afternoon. I am so thrilled for those of you who made money, and for those of you who lost some money. I'm really sorry. I know some of you feel like I shouldn't apologize, but please, come on, we're all human, and we all know how much money means to us, all right? So for those who lost some money, I'm really sorry, and I hope that we do better during the CPI, CPI release, all right? And by God's grace, during the CPI, I am going to be hosting that live stream as well on the 12th of March, all right? So you can do well to join me, and I believe that the market conditions will be a lot better by then, all right? Can I open FBS account in the UK? I don't think so, all right? I don't think so. But if you're a Nigerian, you can open an FBS account with your Nigerian details, all right? And that's, I think, my own advice regarding this. All right, so thank you so much, everyone that has joined us this afternoon. All right, my name remains Adetola Freeman Ogunkunle. All right, and I want to say a big thank you for joining me today. I don't think the same thing will happen at CPI because the markets would definitely have restabilized a lot better. Mustaine Bilad Iman, thank you for that comment. Samuel Gital, thank you for that comment. And see you guys during the CPI. God bless you and have a fantastic